Good morning, guys. Welcome to Red Acres Homestead. Cold Saturday morning. These guys are hungry and thirsty, ready to get some fresh food and water. Just wanted to come to you guys to give you a little update. They went last night without their heating lamps on. So I'm going to get those out of there today because we had temperatures dip down in the mid-30s last night. I don't think it's forecast to get that cold again, or any colder than that at least for a while. Not in the 10-day. And by the time, if it happens over the next 10 days, these guys will be, if it happens past the next 10 days, these guys will be okay anyway. But honestly, I was really worried this morning. I came out here because I forgot to plug those lamps in last night when I came out here and checked on them before bed. I knew it was going to get cold, and I came out here to plug the lamps in, and I got busy feeding and watering, and I forgot to plug the lamps in. And I was a little worried when I came out this morning that we were going to have some casualties from the cold, at least one or two, and we did not. We are at 100%. So, really exciting. I don't know if I told you guys in one of the past videos, we actually have had a casualty. We've lost one. We're down to 15. So we have a 15 piece now instead of a 16 piece. And don't really know what happened, to be honest. It was when they were over there. It's been a couple days ago. I came out and there was a small hole under the tractor. And it was maybe 4 or 5 inches wide, and it was only a couple inches deep. So the dog couldn't have gotten under there and gotten inside the tractor and gotten one. So the only thing I could think is maybe the dog or another critter of some sort got under there and dug, and then a duck managed to get out, and maybe the dogs killed him trying to play with him, because the duck wasn't eaten. And there wasn't a lot of damage. So that leads me to believe that it probably wasn't a raccoon or a possum, wasn't a hawk. I don't think, unless something like that killed the duck, and the dogs ran it off, because the dogs were out in the yard that night. So I'm really, really confused as to exactly what happened. I don't know. But hopefully we can avoid that in the future. I just, it's upsetting. You don't want to lose one of these guys. I mean, these guys are ultimately, they're going to be egg producers, and then, once their egg producing days are beyond them, or for the drakes, some of the drakes will get culled. These guys are going to be food, but you hate to lose one like that. We don't want these guys to die in those situations. I mean, even if we do ultimately end up culling them and eating them, we don't want it to be a situation like that. We want it to be for the right reasons. We're not raising these guys for other critters to slaughter, especially for something to slaughter and not eat it. I mean, if a creature grabs one and eats it, I'd still be upset, but it wouldn't be quite as concerning. At least it went for food, for something. But anyway, so we're down to 15. But these guys all seem really healthy. I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, they're starting to get some of their adult feathers in. You start to see it on the chest, and you start to see it on their tails a little bit. And I don't know if you can hear, but you'll hear the occasional very, very faint quack. So these guys are starting to get there, starting to turn into ducks instead of ducklings. But anyway, I'm going to get these guys some food and water. They're getting mad at me because I'm taking too long. But just wanted to give you guys that update. Let's see if we can manage to open the tractor without them all barging out. There's kind of a way to do this, and I don't know if I can do it with one hand. So let's just see here. Excuse the camera angle for a minute. Move, guys. Hungry ducks. Hungry ducks. Hungry ducks. Come here. Come on, you're going the wrong way. There we go. Shut the door behind me. Yeah, you guys know what that is, don't you? Yes, sir. And what I'm gonna do, instead of trying to filter this, I'm just gonna dump it out on the ground and let the grass and the dirt filter it. Move guys. Come on guys. Help me out here. And then, let's see. There we go. Still got, dump some more out over here. There we go. And see, these guys just go to town. They haven't even noticed this over here yet. They will. One of them that gets left out of the feeding, we'll figure it out in a minute. So I'm just gonna let them go. I'm gonna come while they're eating, move the tractor up a little bit. I'm gonna go back in there and move that water pan up, and then while they're feeding, I'm gonna move the tractor up this way and get them some fresh water. We're gonna start to make the turn, go down here, start working, probably work around the garden beds, and then come back up and around here through the orchard. So that'll be, of course it may take 2 weeks to get that far, 3 weeks, I don't know, but that's where we're headed. Anyway, thanks guys for checking us out on this Saturday morning. These guys are happy now. They're not mad at me anymore, so I'm gonna get done with some chores that I need to get done for them. You guys have a good one. Have a great weekend. Get something done. Trevor with 8 Acres Homestead is out.